Hello, this is Will from JourneyWallStreet.blogspot.com. I'm here for the trade reviews for the trades made on June 22nd, 2012. So, as I wrote in my blog post, it was a pretty disappointing day today. I really traded scared. I let my emotions get the best out of me, and I felt like I was so close to a goal I had, reaching my weekly profit targets. I was only like $30 away, so the mindset I had when I was making these trades was I'm only $30 away. Just hit it and go. Just hit it and go, or or something along those lines. And it just completely uh, threw me in a loop, and I couldn't shake out of it. It just eventually I did, but I mean, here, let me just go through the trades. So I was trading Carnival CCL, and I was just trying to hit this short here, and that didn't work. So I tried to hit this thing, and I tried to hit this thing, and I got stopped out on this thing, and I was sort of just wondering what the heck am I doing, and why was I in a rush? What was I doing? And because of that, I kind of froze when this thing happened. The ultimate move of the day. This is a what you know. This is a normal trade I would make. Seen this before. Pulls back into the EMAs, kind of tails against the 21, and short below the low there, and stop out above the wick. I do this trade all the time. And what would have got me? I would have shorted about 34.20, and it would came all the way down to let's just say 33.20 or give or take, and that's 1 point. And what would I have risked at that time? 10 cents there, so I should have been at least 300 shares. But instead, I get caught up here, and it was just bad, really bad. Then I tried this thing here, and this thing here, and that didn't work out either. And then I completely missed this thing because I was just I don't know where I was. So even going through this is pretty painful because I make this trade all the time. I made this trade consistently for the last 2 weeks, and for whatever reason, today I just couldn't perform. I was just mentally out of it, or not thinking right, or whatever. I did end up making another trade here, but I'll get to it in a bit. Walgreens was probably my best trade today. I was watching it pull into the EMAs, missed this one, but this one I was able to get a piece of. I noticed that the low wick was 73, so I put my stop like 72 or 71, and I got some on this entry bar. It pulled back here, and it didn't stop me out. And once it pulled back through the EMAs, I got in on this entry bar. Excuse me, and I added some more here. And yeah, and then I just sold pretty much everything around the 30s, around 30. So this was a pretty nice trade for me. So the fail that I had in the morning, I was able to recover here. VMW kind of messed up on this one too. So I tried to get this EMA here, but it failed and stopped me out. Then I got in here, and I got in a little too early. I got in on a test, and I knew that this was starting to have like a falling wedge pattern. So I knew that there's a chance that it would break down to this bottom EMA, and even though I really didn't want to do it, I had to have my stop down here. But fortunately, the wedge pattern worked, and it broke out from it, and I was able to take some sales up here. And then my brain kind of farted again, and once it broke this EMA, I kind of just, okay, I'm out. But in reality, I should have waited for the 21, and and maybe instead keep my stop below this area, because look what happened. It pulled back, made a low, pulled back again, made a higher low, pulled back again, made an even higher low, pulled back again, made an even higher low, and then one more time, another higher low, and then boom, it took off. And I think I had some fib extensions on this, where somewhere right there. So it would have definitely hit this target, and I'm sure if I did fib extension for the rest of the way, then yeah, it would hit all the targets, right? Let me extend this real quick. And there you go. Had I stuck with this trade, had the right mindset of setting my stops correctly, using the EMAs as extra evidence, and boom, target reached, secondary target reach, one good trade right there. But instead, I ended up with $9, and yeah, that kind of was the type of morning that I was having. So at that point, I was kind of back up, so I was right at where my target goal was, or close to it, and I was in another CCL trade. I was in this short here below this low, and right after I shorted, it kind of, well, I did two shorts. I did a tail short with a stop above here, and then the break below the low. And as it was stalling in this area, right here, I was stuck. In my mind, I was thinking, I'm at my weekly target. Do I hit out here? Do I let this trade play out? If I get stopped out, then I'm not going to hit my weekly target. What am I going to do? Just what do I do? And right then is when I realized this was the exact same mindset that I had right here during this garbage. I'm trading scared again. I'm trading not to lose. So with that, I just said forget it, close everything, and shut down Lightspeed, because I cannot trade with that mental block. It's just too difficult to make money like that. You miss these easy trades. I mean, you miss these easy assessments of these trades, and it's just very frustrating that it happened. And this happened to me last Friday as well, pretty much for the same reasons. I was close to my weekly target, and too much pressure, and I failed, just like that. But you live, you learn. So it's gonna happen or whatever. I don't know, but hopefully I got this out of the way and I can build back for next week. But here's another trade that I took later in the day. I saw this setup here. Facebook was bouncing off this 21, so I kind of offered near the low of that wick, and stop right below it. And as you can see, I got stopped out. But when I was kind of watching it trade, I almost gave this wick a try, just because I just thought that Facebook was gonna go higher or something. I wasn't sure what I was thinking, but I was just watching it as it trades. It dropped 30 and then came up super fast, and that's when I decided to just pay 06. So I was able to get some here, and I was just selling on the way up, and sold on the way up. So I was able to get a little chunk back, or a little chunk forward, or a little chunk more actually. But that was pretty much it. At that time, I was still kind of upset about what I went through this morning, but it is what it is. Speaking of which, I forgot to update you guys on my swing trades, which stopped me out. Stopped me out a couple of days ago, actually. Yesterday. My stop was below the low today. I'm out of that. And for NEM, my stop was 49, and as you can see, stopped out of that too. Oh well, I like the setups, but things happened and the market didn't like what happened, so take it for what it's worth. All right, that's my trades. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next week.